In only 7 seconds, the course of your life changes forever, as you lose everything you ever dreamt of having, just because of one wrong interaction that you probably can't even remember. Let me ask you, is there someone you dislike but don't really know why? You might call it a gut feeling, but what does that really mean? Thinking about this got me wondering, can we get other people to instantly connect with us in just one glance? And how can we change our mindset to immediately identify and befriend the many hidden geniuses in our lives? So I started investigating, and this is what I found. Your gut feeling or intuition is the brain's way of quickly processing information without consciously realizing it. From a neurological perspective, these feelings pop up when your brain processes past experiences, patterns, and sensory input, all in the blink of an eye. It uses everything it's learned before to give you a reaction that's faster than your conscious thoughts. This gut feeling is especially strong when you meet someone for the first time. Facial expressions, body language, tone of voice, even the setting you're in, all of this gets processed, allowing a first impression to be formed in only 7 seconds. In fact, a research shows that we can assess a person's trustworthiness in just 1/10 of a second, using thin slicing, which is your brain's ability to make quick judgments based on minimal information. Surprisingly, it works really well. A 2006 study by Ambity and Rosenthal found that people could accurately judge a teacher's effectiveness after watching a 30-second silent clip of them teaching, which shows that our brains are wired to pick up essential cues from even the briefest encounters. But the scary part is that this initial judgment has lifetime implications. The day I met my cousin Mickey was an unforgettable one. From the moment we started talking, a connection was formed. Being all alone in a new country with no friends did help, but there was something off. Mickey was being accused of some shady shit by his friends that he obviously denied, and so I ignored it, choosing to trust him. But eventually that came back to bite me when he stole money from us and skipped town. The thing is, a lot of scammers and manipulators know our nature and understand the primacy effect, the cognitive bias that causes us to place greater weight on the first piece of information we receive. We don't like being wrong to the point that we cling to our initial judgment even when new evidence shows up. So the question now becomes, how can we capitalize on those first seconds of an interaction to build an instant connection with another person that could last a lifetime? Whether it's a potential love interest, a powerful mentor, or just someone cool you want to befriend. It's simpler than you imagine, really. You even know the answer already. It's be confident. The problem is, I don't think anyone has told you the truth about being confident. Disclaimer, it's not by looking at a mirror and saying nice things about yourself. Real confidence comes from something deeper. Confidence comes from self-respect. And the only way to have self-respect is be the version of yourself that you can be proud of. And so to become this version, you have to take actions that align with this identity. This alone will solve 95% of your communication problems. Your body language, tone, and even the little gestures you make, they all flow from your inner self-assurance, without you even thinking about it. But here's the most important thing to keep in mind. No matter how good your first impression or communication skills are, there will always be some people who won't like you. That's just life. About 10% of people would judge you negatively no matter what. The huge mistake most of us make is we try to win these people over. We micromanage every little detail of our interactions, hoping to please the 10%. It's not only pointless, but also risks alienating the other 90% because people can sense that you are being fake. So don't stress it. Instead, shift your focus to how you view other people, which is the biggest discovery. because you could be dismissing the chance to learn from a genius over just one awkward conversation. Research suggests that some individuals with high intelligence experience social challenges due to how they usually think in complex or abstract ways. It's harder for them to relate to others who don't share the same thought processes, making them come across as weird or even rude at times. The shy kid in class, the quiet coworker, or the distant uncle you only see on holidays. You might think they are all boring, but they could end up being the most fascinating people you've ever met. Or maybe not, but the only way to know for sure is to dig a little deeper. So the mindset you need to adopt is simple. Challenge your own judgments. And here's how you can do that, using what I call the fit and why test. Before making a decision that involves another individual, like assigning a label to them or asking them to do something, first ask yourself, does this person fit the task/label? And secondly, why do you believe that about him or her? Let's use this scenario for example. You're the manager of a marketing department and you need to assign someone to lead a new social media campaign. You're considering Amy one of your team members for the role. First, does Amy fit the task of leading the social media campaign? If the answer is yes, then next you need to challenge this idea. Why do you believe that about her? Well, she successfully managed smaller campaigns in the past where she demonstrated strong leadership, yada yada yada. Regularly questioning the beliefs you have about others will change your life. This is one of the most valuable lessons I've learned from studying psychology. There are many more that you can use in this video right here. Watch it if you want, and until next time, stay safe.